Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Crusader Kings 3, Argead Dynasty Part 9. And we have a peasant revolt to deal with, and then we are going to start attacking holy sites. We've got our kingdom set up. We're as built up as we can realistically get. It's still going to be crazy difficult, but we're running out of time. We need to make it happen. So let's go ahead and hold court. Start us off strong. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased, all faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I can count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. My lord, I regret to inform you that the religious situation in my lands is out of control. I've tried to make my subjects see the light of our true faith, but too many of them persist in their wrong beliefs. I'm begging you to use your authority and power to help me. Count Juan is struggling with making Hellenic happen, huh? I'm gonna set to see what you can do. Peaceful coexistence is always the best solution. That sounds like your problem, not mine. Matacintha's busy, isn't she? Yeah, she's working on one right now. We can't just abandon it that close to the end. Okay. Peaceful coexistence is gonna have to be what happens for now. Sorry. But I appreciate what you're trying to do. Steward Gabriel is visibly motivated by some grand proposal. Great despot. There is much potential in your county of Cagliari for a regional center of commerce and artisans. With funds for construction, the groundwork for the area's first Bellio-Terrania city could be laid in Samasi by consolidating villages. You lose 320 gold, but you start construction of a city in Samasi. 320 will be refunded if construction is manually cancelled. When the city is completed, gain city funded for 25 years. When the city is completed, Count Gabriel Palermo. The Barony of Samasi. Show me this. Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. That is pretty good. Should we make a city there? You spend 75 prestige at Count Gabriel's. Okay. Yeah, sure. Man, I really want to spend gold on the military, to be honest. I think I regret this if I do this. I'm sorry. That's gonna hurt. The next petitioner is evidently... because we need to win wars soon. Even though I did really like the idea. If we weren't trying to do so many wars soon, I would have done that for sure. The next petitioner is evidently somewhat of a stranger in this court, as I do not recognize her in the eyes of Marshal Ronaldo have been on them since they first entered. My lord, I have come to declare that the people of Salerno are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied upon us. In times past, our landed people were granted rights and privileges which your recent exactions ignore. We request that you address our concerns fairly, or else. Really? You think so? Imprison this wretch Marshal, and then crush the rabble. Experience the crowd control. Is more effective at the increased control in county tasks, 95%. And the upstart peasants are defeated, 100 martial lifestyle experience. Trick the ringleaders into an ambush, willing to hear you out, Nabila. Sounds to me like you may be misinterpreting some charters. You gain 70 gold. Gain tax assessor for 20 years. Vassal taxes plus 25%. 100 stewardship challenge. Wow, that's actually better. You don't want. What do I care? This is really good. That's really good. So is martial lifestyle experience. 67%. Sounds to me like you may be misinterpreting some charters. Hopefully we nail this 67%, because that would be fantastic. Tax revolt ongoing would be popular opinion down, okay. Nice! Tax revolt ebbs away. The control level is up 20. 100 stewardship, lifestyle experience, 70 gold, all that good stuff. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place when business here is done. Okay. So, with that taken care of, we're now moving on to this, which we were almost ready to raise, right? Faction disbanded. Theophanes is going to do well. Excellent. Good enough. Let's go for it. Count Napoleon has been a constant scourge upon my life. He always seems to ruin everything I do, and the vile man smirks as he does it. You bastard. Man, he's got a lot of problems, huh? Curse you, Napoleon. 30 stress. That's not the end of the world, but it's not great. Alright, stop gathering. That's plenty. Go take him out. Dorothea learns Sardinian Vulgar. Okay. Alright, everyone has a ward that needs one. I was just double checking. Let's wipe out this peasant revolt. Get it done. See you later. 8 losses. Oh boy. 47 days, no problem. Force demands. And this man is pretty okay. 12 martial, and he's brave, so he's likely to get himself killed. That sounds like a winning formula to me. Demand conversion to recruit this man. That'll work. To the worthless despot Granicus, may wisdom ever elude you. I know when I am defeated, it seems I have left with no choice but to comply with your demands. Alright, now let's go to my Heterier. Wait for him to pop up in it. Found a holy order. Yes, please! Come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay, now it's 9. That's disappointing, but okay, I'll force his participation. Found a holy order. A holy order of your faith will be founded. Oh, that's so much piety. But man, that would be a lot of extra military, wouldn't it? 500 gold too. Wow. That is not kidding. City of Saponto. Where are these places? Okay. And where is Europetra? And where is Porta Torres? Porta Torres would probably be best, huh? Because it's on the main body. We'll never lose that. That's tempting. We would have to get a lot of piety to make up for it, though. A lot of piety to make up for it. Man, the hunts are just too expensive now. Found a holy order. There can never be too many warriors dedicated to defending the true faith. I will honor Ares by giving those who would serve a home in arms. Yo, and we were talking about this. Lisa left a comment about how we might make it the Kingdom of Ares. Maybe even an Ares Empire, though I think I'm going for the Olympian Empire. It's probably what we're going to end up being. But, man, we would get a lot of piety back, 0.5 a month. And then that gets multiplied by all the percentages and stuff. Not a lot of percentages, actually. So that's not actually a lot of piety back, but some piety back. Hellenism's fervor goes up. We become the Order's patron. Holy Order's patron is king or emperor who shares their faith and whose realm contains their capital. The patron may call upon the support of the Holy Order against religious enemies for free instead of paying piety. Not all Holy Orders have a patron. Yeah, so we would have free armies on call against our religious enemies. That just sounds too good, right? Let's make it the city of Porta Torres. And let's found the Holy Order. We're going to have to get a lot of piety back doing this. But I think we can. I think we can. With your support, Grandmaster Leontius has formed the Myrmidons. Hell yeah. We can borrow gold from them too. 300 and it will be unavailable for 13 years. And it costs 50 piety. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Holy Orders. It's got 1,000 men, so it's not the best I've ever seen, to be honest. 100 light footmen, 200 pikemen, 750 levies. Okay. 2 Heterier. Damn, I was hoping for more, to be honest. But okay, that's 1,000 men for free whenever we go to war. That is something. I was hoping for more, but that is something. We are currently reinforcing our military right now, is why it's so expensive. I don't think that's worth that much money. The onagers are kind of a bummer, but they don't help us fight. The bowmen don't help us fight that much, and it's only one more cataphract. No, we'll leave it off for now. Okay. So, I think it's time for our first war here. 37 days will be ready. And I think... What? Iona Macrembolitz wandering? Murder holes and priest holes. What? A pallid individual who looks as if she has spent her entire life skulking underground is lurking in the corner of my throne room. I've heard tell you might want a secret passage installed. I can craft any impure corridor to your twisted heart desires. I can even add an oubliette to your bedroom for your lover to throw you into in the heat of passion. What? A master torturer? Can I recruit this person? Let's invite this person to court, please. Oh, it's a woman. Yeah, damn. Never mind, she can't fight. You spend grandeur but gain prestige. You lose 75. A series of spying holes where my courtiers gather, please. A simple matter hidden escape passage will do. I admit I would like to be thrown into an oubliette stark naked. You gain the trait Deviant. You gain alluring confidence. What the hell? I'm gonna enter and leave rooms only by the front door. But thank you for your offer. I appreciate that. We don't have the funds at the moment. So Africa is still beatable, though they are definitely decent. They're definitely decent. Okay, let's work on our levies, man. Organize that army, please. A ransom? Go ahead. He finally wants to pay for his wife, huh? About time on that one. Okay, this is just about ready. Good. Now that we're organizing armies, this looks way better. Thank goodness. Time to raise is 27 days. We just got a big batch of soldiers. Let's go ahead and leave from our capital. This is going to be expensive, obviously, just like our wars always are. But it's time that we finally get a holy site. And Carthage is in our sights. Rome isn't very doable. Man, that would be so good, though. These are not super doable, and this one's not super doable either. Definitely by far the easiest will be Africa. We'll see, maybe Ptolemyd ends up being a target at some point. Byzantine Empire is a nightmare also. Yeah, we need so much strength that we don't have. But let's go ahead and get this. Declare war on the Duchy of the Islid Emirate because Carthage is right here in Tunis. Our first target. It's time. It is time. The Islid Emirate, we declare war. Let's go. It says our military strength is weaker, somehow. They have 0 allies. Oh, I bet all their allies are within their own domain. Oh no, they're in trouble. I don't know how this game thinks we're not going to win this immediately. Alright, let's go. Declare war. Good. And not only are we going to raise ourselves, obviously, we're also going to raise the Holy Order. For nothing. Yeah! The Myrmidons are raised. The County of Chandax gains uncooperative guilds. That's kind of a dick move, Chandax, but okay. And now with the Holy Order, we're over 4,000 strong. My heir is unmarried. Philip got unmarried again, that's right. He did have a child, at least. Basilique. Just in case he does end up our heir somehow, even though I'd hate that. Boy, oh boy. This is a tough one. There's no geniuses, really. Other than our granddaughter. Hard avoid on that. Colin is, like, not great either. And no beautiful. I guess he's gonna go unmarried then for a bit, isn't he? I could... No, because if he's a man, if he marries for prowess, it still won't matter. Alright, join... Join them together for now. There we go. Look at all that. Beautiful. And we sail for Tunis for 41 gold. 42 gold, even. Yikes. These wars are going to be costly, which is why I knew we'd need that money. But having that holy order will actually be pretty great. Oh, we need to go on a pilgrimage in 914, I believe. Yeah, November 914. Let's make sure we're ready for that. Zenobia learns the Italian vulgar language. There's an Argead for Zenobia. She lost her guardian? Damn. Marshal, please. Prince Argeos can do it. Yeah. That'll go great, actually. And here we go. That is not our best leader. I'm our best leader. Now, it's split in half for now. But we might have to get back together here. 11 casualties is whatever. In the grand scheme, just saying. Oh, they took the onagers. Okay, they're over there. We're going to take 11 casualties moving over here. We're going to knock that out. So the Duchy of Islid is these 3 cities. Once we have these, we'll have the attacker's war target. And then we can start focusing on other things. Man, if they're not going to stop us, I'll split in half again. Watch me. Another 10 casualties is nothing. There we go. Now let's take this out. We've got 8 months, 8 months, and 7 months. To the vile despot Granicus, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Count Husamadin, and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. You are not the man I thought you were. Husamadin, you're really messing this up for me. Benevent, this has been terrible misunderstanding. The ruler of Benevento. I don't like him anyway. Court grandeur decreased. No! How did it lower to 4? What happened? 39. I actually don't know what happened. But we can hire a court position for 1 grandeur. A food taster would also be good against hostile schemes. A high almoner. Monthly piety, yes! Matasunta, that is all you. Absolutely. That's a great position. More of that, please. Give us that piety. We are now full-on holy warriors because we are on a mission. We'll have profit once we get our next Divine the Stars, so... Can we not switch right now? Can't change till January 9/13. Ah, that's coming up. Alright, fine. Guess we're getting profit. Okay, this is going cleanly, obviously. This is the one holy war that I'm really confident about. God, she'd be really good at stuff. What are we lacking? She can't even be a chance. Nada's pretty. Good diplomacy. You know what? I kind of like Nada right here. Let's do that. Pretty is a good trait. And she's young-ish. Let's do that. To the perceptive Granicus, I gladly accept your marriage proposal. My acquaintance Philippa died in the dungeon. Sorry. I graciously take the hand of your son and heir Philip in holy matrimony. I pray that we together can find redemption and atonement as well as happiness. Excellent. Okay, 2 months, 4 months, 3 months. This is going to be the one that takes the longest. And then once we have all 3 of these, we'll move on his troop, and we might just win it there, to be honest. We finished converting a faith. Good. And there we go. We are now insignificant. Isn't that fantastic? Wow, what a jump. We're insignificant now. How cool. 7 years or 19... Yeah, definitely 7 years, please. We're still working on that faith problem. How much would she add if she just worked on a piety a month? 6 a month. Boy. I'm not gonna do it, but that is tempting. Sultan Agathon formed a new alliance against us? He still has no real alliance. As far as I can tell. My daughter Cleopatra has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Argead Dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. He's only quick. Petros. Sure, we'll go Petros to Argead. Kind of a letdown as far as our kids go. Profit, there it is. Okay, so now we can see how much this would actually cost. Innovations are getting there. Here we go. It would cost 2,000 if we changed nothing. We'll see how much we'll have to be able to change in the future here. Ransom for 10, we can't, he's greedy. Yikes. Isley probably not either. Do you hear that? Doesn't that sound like something? Hold up. Alright, welcome back. Sorry about that. I got confused by like a ringing in my ears, but I think it was just me hearing ringing in my ears. Diophanes learn the Italian Bulgar? Sure. Oh! Is there something else in Tunis to siege up? Hold up now. Court grandeur back up. Good. Do I have to siege this? No? Is it this? It's that. I see. And what's the garrison here? 170... Oh, no. Yeah, 176. Split this in half again. And again. Wow, they don't split in half very cleanly, do they? Alright, this 649, other than Pashalis, we'll head over to this group. This 163 will head over to this group. And this 648, I guess, will take this in the meantime. Everyone else is going to join up. Oh, they know we're coming. They know we're coming. It's only a matter of time before y'all get caught. Okay. Let's go on our pilgrimage. They can probably lead for us. No, not a pilgrimage. What can we do at 913 AD? There was something we could do at 913 AD. What am I thinking of? Oh boy, what am I thinking of? I think I lost track of what it was. Why was I waiting on January of 913? I honestly have no idea. Wow. I have no idea what I was waiting on. But let's go catch these guys. We should have the movement speed. We should be way faster than them. 10 days, 7 days. That's right, we'll still catch them. Just not the way I wanted to. And here we go. Time for the slaughter. Plus 21 martial advantage. Oh, I can change my lifestyle. That's what it was. I could have had 5 more advantage here, but okay. Heteria got wounded, but that's the whole army gone. Dismiss 168 to 2420. Dismissed. My word. Not gonna need that capital. This will be over real fast. And then that should be the war. Is it gonna be... Yeah, because we have Peacemaker, so 90% is all we need. Yeah, we're done here. Go back and disband. Good war, everybody. Offensive war opinion only got to -8. That's not bad. There it is. It even got all the way to 100%, because why not? Enforced demands. 150 fame, 150 prestige, and all of the realms. Greetings, Despot Granicus of Beleo Terrania. Peace be with you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. That is one. I say one. Holy land. Alright. If I grant this to Argeos, is he not in line for succession of anything? He is. He's here to take Sicily unless we get the Empire together. Theophanes, Granicus. Argeos, I actually do kind of want to give you this, but I guess I won't. Maybe I will. Give him that. He becomes our vassal. And now he has a holy site. And he is our foundation in Africa. Looks like he'd still take Sicily. Alright, good to know. Alright. Beautiful. One down. Now we simply regroup. Holy Order has been dismissed, of course. What is going on in the papacy right now? They are so stacked, and that's so much gold per month, they're going to have unlimited mercenaries. Like, I don't know how we're going to deal with this. We might have to just hit the other options, unfortunately. Byzantine Empire almost looks beatable. Hard to say. But we gotta let this offensive war die down. Maybe we don't. Byzantine Empire. We can declare war right now. If we were to conquer a duchy, it would definitely be Thessaly. That's where Mount Olympus is, right here in Thessalia. It would give us 4 counties, and then next we would do Athens. This one. There it is, Duchy of Athens. Then we'd do Athens, and we would have this strip of the Byzantine Empire right here. So maybe we do Athens first? Maybe? Because it's closer? What would we gain more from? Come on. You know what I want to see. Athens gives a diplomacy and stewardship to everybody. This gives 2 learning to everybody. Okay, maybe Athens is actually better. And this is more of a climactic final war for Mount Olympus. That way. Sounds stupid, but it's true. It'd be true. He's got enough for some mercenaries, so he could probably pop himself up to 8,000. And he's got real allies, I'm assuming? Yeah, he does. Okay, so he would have over 10,000 men if we were to declare a war. And what is our answer to that, do we think? I have to wonder. A Warren language manual. Learn language scheme power +4? Sure. And now we change back to martial. Chivalry focus. Back to this. And we'll work on getting strategist here, which will give us 3 more martial, more diplomacy, all that good stuff. Nice. And then we'll have all the martial we want, really. Tough, tough, tough. We could also take, I mean, this is, honestly, this is the most overpowered one, if we're being real. Alexandria gives 2 learning per level of devotion. That's a lot. So if we could take it from the Ptolemid, that'd be even better. They're looking somewhat weaker right now. Their allies are full of mercenaries at the moment. But they're way in debt as well. And they're losing 10 gold a month. And there's a tyranny war going on against them that they're losing somehow. Maybe this is the play. Maybe we hit Ptolemid right now for Alexandria. That's a really annoying county to try to take, by the way. Maybe we just take the county for now. Just the Emirate of Alexandria and then hold it down. Okay, if we went for this, and we declared a conquer county on the Sheikdom of Alexandria, because that's the holy site we need. Yep. The holy site of Alexandria. Can we do that? Because he's busy with his own thing right now. Because he's busy, do we think we can pull that off? Let me maintain. Let me build up our army for a little bit, and then we'll go at him full force. I think we'll give it a shot. Olympias comes of age. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. She's a charismatic negotiator. They grow up fast. Good on you. That is now my best marshal by a lot. Count Husamaddin won't be too upset, I hope. Oh. Interesting. There's a giant there. There's a giant there. Hail, no. Herculean, but he's 54. Giant, intelligent, 23. We keep looking at this guy, don't we? But it's because of that, that's why. There is a boy genius, Hishiteta, that we keep seeing. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry. I messed up. How do I go back? Uh-oh. Whatever. I gotta find her this way. Here she is. Alright, Olympias. Let's find you a Herculean, maybe. Let's not. Let's find you a beautiful man. Let's not. The only genius is Leonid. Wait. Whoa. Wait a second. That is not what this said. Yeah, okay. Maybe there are other ones then. Not at 73, please. 54. Man, that's so tough. He is a Russian Norseman, though. With Herculean. Man, she's got genius, though. But you know what? I kind of want to make one of these amazing daughters. Let's go, Statira with the genius. Hishiteta. Guaranteed genius child. Matrilineal marriage. Send proposal. So we got genius locked in. Then we go back to Olympias. And we'll go for the Herculean, I suppose. Matrilineal marriage. He will accept. He's lowborn. He doesn't have a choice. And maybe this doesn't work. Maybe it does. We'll see. He barely accepts. Whew. Make me proud, Olympias. She is gluttonous and arbitrary. She is the opposite of pious. She's going to be losing piety her whole life. Okay. I think we're going to make a move on Telenid. I think we've made that decision here. And then we'll only need one more location. To the implacable despot Granicus of Baleo Terrania, I accept your marriage proposal. Your daughter Olympias and my acquaintance Demid will be joined in holy matrimony. May their union bring happiness and fulfillment. Signed, High Chieftain Halfdan of Kiev. Excellent. Excellent. And now we have a 22 prowess Eterie. Absolutely. That went really well, actually. How strong is he? 7. Zoe. Wow, Zoe's my next one. We go from 16 to 9 years old. It's kind of crazy. Okay, she's got time then. Okay, I'm going to unpause again. We're building back up. To the implacable despot Granicus of Baleo Terrania, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Statira will be betrothed to my cousin He-She. Good, we got the geniuses together. This is building up. Give this a couple more months. And not only will the offensive war opinion be lower, but we'll be ready to attack Telenid while they're still dealing with something else. They're winning the defense, actually. I was just kidding about them losing that defense. I don't know why I thought they were losing that. Okay. So, I guess we're ready to go. Conquer County. The Sheikdom of Alexandria. This is a lot of strength we're up against. And I don't like this, that they're allies now. Oh, that's right, they have 2,200 mercenaries. That's super temporary. Maybe we wait out the mercenaries. I don't want their allies to have that many mercs at their disposal. This is the guy right here. Wow, and he still has 500 gold left. He could do it again. That's insane, actually. He's getting weaker and weaker. Man, oh man. I don't know. I think we just make the move. Pilgrimage is when? November of 914. Now's the time. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sheikdom of Alexandria. Here we come. Our second holy site. It's time we take what is ours. And their capital's right there, so if we make a push, we might be able to hit them where it really hurts. Pilgrimage might be slightly delayed, we'll see. Depends when Granicus is needed. Get ready for more cost. Ooh, they're starting... Wait a minute! Wait a minute! They got a county occupied on them. Oh, shoot! I almost forgot. Don't do that. I almost forgot our holy order. Hire. And merge. Merge later, I guess, because it's a little too late to do it normally. Okay. Yeah, let's go see the situation. Olympias has gained a court trait. Good for them. Okay. We got a bunch of hostiles here. But none of them that are directly opposing us. We could almost go straight for the capital, but not quite. Okay. Let's make our move. They're gonna join. Yep. No one's super near us to where they would be a problem immediately. Yep, the ally joined. Understandable, understandable. I'm gonna move this slightly off so we lose less to the siege here. The garrison's decent. I'm gonna switch this to Leontis of the Myrmidons. Switch this to me so that the siege goes faster. And you guys are actually gonna join right here. Actually, go get vision right here for me. What do you see? Okay. Yeah, they're dealing with a lot right now, aren't they? Yeah, that's a garrison place. Let's have the 860 hit that, and the 201 join this. The faster we get these sieges done, the better. We want to hit them while they're still weak-ish. Because they're definitely not weak, but while they're weak-ish. Okay, do we have another siege expert here? We gotta have at least one, right? We don't. We do. Here we go. 25 prowess. Damn, Bezprim. Where are you at? You're in one of the armies, right? Yeah, he is. I don't want to take him out of the army. We'll go with the logistician in the back. That way at least the... no, that doesn't really do anything, does it? Oh well. Oh well. Split this in half, maybe. Split it in half again. And this 944 here. Okay, there's something happening there. Can go siege towards the capital. 25 casualties, maybe? How's this tile? This tile's good. This is gonna be a finesse of a war right here. We're gonna move 2,000 here. So they're ready to support whoever they need to support. And then we can hit the capital soon, ideally. We'll see about that. Man, we still have no vision. County Minorca has given rise to the populace against you. Okay. Let's lose 25 here to get more vision. Okay, there's no enemies directly there. Good. I would be delighted if your daughter Roxana could visit my court in Shania to meet her peers. I'm inviting everyone of note, which unfortunately includes her. Of course she'll be there. Okay, now let's switch leaders here. Because this is about to be over. Switch this to... Is Argeos not fighting right now? I don't think he is. Idyab. And then here can be led by me to speed this up. Okay, let's not move if we don't have to. Okay, I dig the music. This is very peaceful music for being at war, but okay. 9%. We have Alexandria and we have the war target. That's the big one. That's the big part. The important detail. Now we can move here without suffering penalties. Roxana's returned for meeting peers at Countermod's court. Okay, this will be done in 2 months. This will be done in 8. That's a tougher ask, obviously. Let's split off 607 levy, 87 levies with the onagers again. 25 to go to the capital. That's a really good deal. If it's doable. Really hoping there's not a surprise enemy right here, because this is a lot of people. Oh, good. Good. All right, we're on it. We're on it. Switch leaders again. Remove the commander here, and put the commander here. We're sieging. Keep an eye on it, because it could go wrong at any moment. Only 3%. Oh, got it. Only 3% for controlling war target. We're getting there. We just need to get it to 90%, and then Alexandria is ours. We could go for that, but if we go there, we're way far away from being able to help anywhere. Maybe there is closer by and actually relevant. Actually, here is pretty good, but we need this to finish first. So yeah, let's go here. As long as we stay together, sieging up whatever we can. Child of my dynasty, my daughter Alexandria has given birth to a son. He's a genius, hale, handsome boy. This could be the one. Yes, he could. I've been getting a lot of suggestions, actually. This is tough now because we're running out, but we still have some. Alexandros we still don't have. If we do Basilion, that's like king or whatever. We can name him Granicus. Granicus the Second. May grow strong and wise, Granicus the Second. I've got high hopes on him. That was hers, correct? My court gestures. Let me pin this kid. Alright, so we can keep track of him. Because that could end up being the Bloodfather, if we were able to vote for our next leader or whatever. Okay, let's split it. Let's split another section off. I know this is getting like really, this is getting to be really a lot. That is actually a lot. These are like actually just pyramids. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Okay, let's just keep capturing what we have. They're nowhere near us right now. They're dealing with their own thing. They're starting to lose. Oh no, they're back at a tie against this. Defending against the Meccan conquest of something over here. And their attackers are 15k large. Did I just see that? What is happening in this side of the world? Look at those attackers. What? This is getting beyond us. Yes, it is. And this poor guy is still, like, hiring mercenaries, so he's lost money again. Your neighbor Prince Sigisbrand won against your other neighbor Prince Radagast, the Principality of Capua. Okay. I guess he held on to it is what happened. Come on, I'd love to get 2 holy sites today. That would be really, really nice. God, I love this game so much. Very, very fun. What's the garrison here? 452. That's in no danger of not happening. You know what? I'm going to take the 25 more and bull rush the next one. Oh, that's it! We have his heir. That's it. We can enforce demands, and that's a wrap. We have Alexandria, the tooth of Muhammad after the siege of Cairo. It's worth nothing to us but court grandeur, because we're not the right religion. That's fine. Wow. Talking about all war participants will be released. We can't sell the heir, obviously. No. Princess Asenet. No. No. That's right, he has no money. I couldn't ransom him if I wanted to. Alright. Hell yes. We took Cairo and won it all. To the hysterical despot Granicus, damn your 7th grandfather. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I'll comply with your demands. So be it. We did it! And now we have Alexandria, which boosts our learning to... Wait, let it kick in. Boosts our learning to 21, because we have 8 from the holy site right now. Nice! That's big! And now we're... Oh my gosh, and we won? Before I can go on a pilgrimage by like half a month. That's incredible. We have a new court artifact. Let's go ahead and lay this Tooth of Muhammad down for that court grandeur. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's all coming together. That's a location we can't handle. I can give a Racleo to this guy here. There you go. And now I have enough. Beautiful. Okay, and now there's only one more holy site to get before we can reform. We just need 3. 3! And some more piety, but we'll go on a pilgrimage in a sec for that. Let me get it to November 26th here. A ransom. Yeah, go ahead. Religious construction for 5 years. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go on a pilgrimage. Prepare for the journey. It's going to be expensive. To Alexandria is a very long pilgrimage. Let's go visit the place we just took. Hell yeah. Departure. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of the gods. My destination lies far from home, but in service to Olympus, even my own realm must wait. It's time to depart. Hell yes. We're making it happen. Need to get that piety together, though, for sure. And in 916, we're going to lose 100 doing our mystical communion, which I might not do, to be honest. No, I should probably do it. Okay, this is happening. Yeah, now it's just a piety battle, and we need to take one of these. And one of them has to be Mount Olympus. I'm sorry, but we got to take Mount Olympus. It's attacking the Duchy of Bujiak? Interesting. Yeah, we're going to face the Byzantine Empire. That's what we're going to do. Taking on the Pope would be really fun and all, but I think it'd be the hardest objective, and we really need Mount Olympus. I'm tired of this event. Must find a guide no matter the cost. Stress because of stubborn and 75 gold. That really sucks, but it is what it is. We're gonna need that hunt in a sec to get rid of stress. Ransom Prince Zachariah? Yeah, go ahead. Thanks for the 50 gold that paid for me getting lost almost. Wallachia got this random county right here. Bandits! I wake to the noise of chaos in camp, but it only takes me a few moments to realize what is happening. We're under attack. Bandits are swarming our tents and wagons, while our guards do what they can to resist. Whereas my sword, I will drive these dogs away. 96% chance that Granicus just says, time for a 51-year-old to show you how it's done. No, he's lost 9 prowess to old age. No, Granicus is officially getting older. No. Has to be somewhere I can hide. Screw that. Stop this madness. I'll pay you whatever you want. No. Definitely 96% chance to gain some prestige. And now we're at 38 prowess because we've lost 9 from old age. That's actually really tough. Yeah, we fended off the bandits. I was not worried about it. Looks like this will be our last. These will be our last children too, because looks like we're all about spent for baby making. 45 is when women can't have kids anymore in this game. The arrival. I'm finally here, body and soul, at the great temple of Alexandria. As the Flamen offers me blessings, I reflect on everything that had to happen for the gods to bring me here at this moment in time. I've walked the holy path. 76% chance we get miracle worker, which would be nice, and 625 piety. Miracle worker. Damn straight Granicus is a miracle worker. Look at all that piety too. It's all coming together. I would like to attack while he's busy. Man, I want him to lose some gold though. He has so much. Wow, he could hire mercenaries as much as he wanted, huh? That'll be a problem. We're already at full strength. Like, we're as strong as we're gonna get. Damn. We are as strong as we're gonna get. How are we gonna beat them? They are currently attacking. Like, they're winning battles and capturing stuff right now. We could do this now while they're distracted. That seems to be our core strategy, honestly. Is attack while they're distracted. Imagine we do this. Imagine we go straight for Thessaly right now to go take Mount Olympus back and reform the Greek faith. That would be so much. We would also separate the border of the Byzantines. They would hate that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Those mercenaries, though. And the allies are decent-ish. Not really, though. Yeah. Wow. That's so many men. But not a lot of men at arms, to be honest. It's like pure levies. 12 Hetairai is not bad, especially if the Hetairai are actually good. Leon the Sixth really came into himself. Look at all these stats he ended up with. Hello? He was not like this before. His health is poor. Why? And this is his main heir? Hold up now. Why is his health poor? Does he not have long for this world? Because that definitely changes things, if so. But man, he's currently battling, like, right now. And the defenders can't put up much of a fight, so they're just buying time, really. The return. My journey's been a long one, but I've finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed, and now the Flamens and Flamens treat me. It's good to be home. Okay. I gotta make sure this is the right choice here. %, 2.5% more taxes or 5% more levies? Taxes, please. And then use a hook to make it so. Yeah, absolutely. You can lawfully imprison Mayor Timotheos, 52%. He's a traitor. He's a traitor. Is he one of my Hetairai? Because he's fantastic. Why not? Why are you not? Hold up. Man, our kids are so good. He is robust, to be honest. He won't accept. Alright. Interesting. You can usurp that title. Sheik Firmus will ransom. That's fine. And Firin Eastlead will ransom. That's fine. 14 prowess, though. I actually really want him. Oh, this is the prisoner. Never mind. Yeah, go ahead. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, and we have 2 of the holy sites now. Mount Olympus is in our future. The only question is, how will we take it? What is the plan? Do we wait for this to fall apart and for his heir to take over and for things to crumble? And we take it in the madness afterwards? Or do we do it now while he's currently busy with someone else? I might wait for him to collapse, honestly. Poor health at 48? I think he's on his way out. Do people like him? Yes, people do. Enough, at least. Okay. Alright, I think we have a plan. We might wait for him to die, honestly. Because that's when all the factions gather out, is when nobody likes this guy. Especially because he's, like, got a terrible personality for the most part. Orthodox. Yeah, those are both sins. And Just is not helping him. Yeah, they're gonna hate the new guy. Oh, factions will arise. I think we wait for Leon the Sixth to die, and in the meantime, we just build up ourselves. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's all happening. Let's go. And we're almost up to 5,000 men now when we have our Holy Order ready to go. Yeah, with the Holy Order, we have... That number's not completely right, but it's getting close to 5,000. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining Despot, Granicus, and I on this journey in Crusader Kings 3. And next time, hopefully, this leader will pass, and we will take Mount Olympus for the Greek gods. And then this playthrough has finally achieved its first goal, and we can set about correcting the world around it. Thank you again so much, and I'll see all of you next time.